26th of December, day after Christmas.
And
Kwanzaa.
Just ride on a bicycle out to Maumee and back. What'd you do, Alex?
Me, I hanged out at the mall for a while, just doing some shopping and using those gift cards.
Oh,
what'd you buy?
I bought a calendar for 2008, and it's on Italy, just the famous places in Italy, and it's beautiful for photography.
did you, was the mall pretty crowded today?
Oh yeah, it was. Oh my gosh, it was like a jungle out there.
Along the river. A few cars, but not bad, and it was just gorgeous. I didn't think I'd be ever bicycling on the 26th of December.
Let's go in the backyard and take a look at the garden.
Okay, how about it,
Okay.
Alex? Come on.
Yeah,
I really
agree.
enjoy this, you know. Yeah, this.
So
is my
did you
garden.
winterize your garden?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, this is it. This is where the onions are, and over here, these are all tomato stakes.
They just look like sticks.
Yeah, the tomato stakes for the. It saves a lot of effort on my part putting them in there and every year. They're actually old road signs for like stop signs on the end of a street. This is part of how they do. They sometimes put 2 or 3 of these together to make them higher. And some guy was throwing, I don't know how he happened to have them, but he was throwing them out. They were alongside of his driveway at the curb where the pickup. So I just went and got it. It works better than wooden stakes because the wooden ones used to rot down when they're in the ground. And these never do, of course.
I think that's great. It sounds very reasonable.
Yeah,
Not
you
that it
see,
would last long.
they'll last as long as I am, Alex, probably longer. Well, now this is various pieces of equipment from my garden. I have wood here that I put between the rows that I can walk on, and bricks and these other stones I put them between as well. The whole thing is down. The tarp is on there only to keep all this stuff from getting too damp and rotted in the winter. Well, that's just a piece of each trough that I thought I might have some use for someday. And right now I haven't found a need for it.
Do you think you'll ever find a need for it?
I'm not real sure. Now here's where I had the Swiss chard.
Looks
Something
awful.
like spinach. If you like spinach, Alex.
Love spinach, but this
you'll
stuff
like
looks
Swiss
pretty grotesque.
chard.
Yeah, the darker the green on any plant that's edible, the healthier it is. So
Well, I really like Swiss chard. I like to steam it and put onions and carrots in the same container and then steam all 3. And then just for about 5 minutes. Oh, not even that. 3 minutes is fine. And then take it out, put it in a bowl, and put olive oil and vinegar on and little salt and pepper.
Sounds gross.
Delicious. It's delicious for a side dish. It
I think it sounds great.
It goes good with chicken. It goes good with fish, Alex. Right now we're trying to get that property sold. So far there doesn't seem to be any interest, but it's a good starter. It's a good piece of property for a young couple just starting out. Well, this is what they call a
dead plant.
I forget what the name of this plant is anymore. But it's a clematis. That's the name of it, clematis. One of my favorite flowers. It's beautiful. And if it's growing right, this will be just full of blossoms. This whole thing will just, supposedly. But I can't see, now this is about 4th or 5th clematis plant that I planted in here. Ariel, that is using it for the televisions. So he asked me if it'd be all right if he'd get in touch with the cable man and have them come out and hook it up, the cable. And I said, well, I don't care, John, that's all right with me. But I said, when you leave, then I'm going to go back to the aerial again. The old system, I'm satisfied with that. I can't get as many, of course I can't get as many stations, but it's basically all I need. I don't watch that much television. All right, picking up these things as I go because they fall in here in the yard. It's kind of sloppy after a while. There's another one over here. This is a dogwood, the little dogwood tree I planted about 3 years ago, Alex. Unfortunately, I had a little problem. This one real nice branch, it got broken off. Well, I don't know what happened. It's
Merry Christmas, Norm.
Hey, how you doing, Joe, buddy?
Real good.
Good.
Yourself?
Good. Anyway, I think it'll come back. It's starting to come back in a nice shape. But I was really disappointed about it because it threw off the whole shape of it. But as nature, the way nature is, it'll kind of straighten itself out and it'll be all right. Now here's my real bad piece. You notice my tree here and that limb hanging down?
Yeah.
Well, I think some kids came along and grabbed this and kept pulling on it. I come home one day and it's hanging there like that. The city will take care of it if I call them. They'll come out and call it. See, they cut all these limbs off here. They did a terrible job. Terrible job. I don't know. I was very upset about it when I come home. And they leave those over there on those two sticking out on that side. See them? If they want to cut that off, why didn't you cut this off? Throws it all off. Well, I went to Anderson's and bought that tree. I'm very disappointed about the city. I wasn't home at the time they did it. When I did come home and saw it, I couldn't believe it.
Man, mine's still. John Weir likes your boating on that.
Okay, Joe. Bye-bye. Across the street, see how those leaves are? They never break them, so they just blow around the neighborhood. And I'm going to have to get out here, of course, one of these days and break these leaves again. I think I'll do. Well, I used to always bury my leaves. It's good because it adds to the nutrients and it helps the crops. You know, you have a more diversified crops and it's more. What do you think of that idea, Ellie?
Well, as long as it's organic,
Yeah,
it's
it's a very much
good
organic.
for the earth.
Yep.
I guess.
Leaves are good. People should take more advantage of that and save them. Put them in their gardens.
People are pups.
People are something. I don't know. They're either they're too lazy or something. It takes a little effort, but I like it. So it's sort of a hobby. A lot of people, they couldn't care. Oh, by the way, John, David, I want to show you this rose bush I planted here.
Oh, but we do.